It's the Klingons have taken over the screen.
Yeah.
Red alert!
Captain, I believe engineering has to fix the Viewscreen.
Yeah, engineering, if you could fix that.
Yes, it's his job.
We need a new plasma TV thingy.
8.193. We believe we've identified a candidate world for Vulcan resettlement. The Governing Council for Settlements in the Trench has granted us permission to perform a survey of Silva 4 and its home system, on condition that we share all our findings with the Council. We'll be accompanied by our science vessel U.S.S. Huxley. This is our first journey into the uninhabited regions of the Trench.
Incoming message from Starfleet. Putting it on screen.
Hey, what's happening?
Captain, I understand you're about to get underway. Before you go, I wanted to remind you that you are representing the entire United Federation of Planets out there. I'm counting on each of you to demonstrate our ideals to the highest possible degree. But don't worry, you have Starfleet Command's every confidence.
Phew.
Good luck to you and your crew. Starfleet out.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how to
Captain. It's the
view
Huxley.
outside.
We're being hailed, Captain?
Familiarize yourself with the controls.
Aegis, this is Captain Uku of U.S.S. Huxley. Our system checks are complete. We're ready to go. We'll stand by and follow you out when you're ready.
I'm recording this, by the way.
Somehow I'm not surprised.
Where are you?
Hey, get back in your seat. Hey! Next thing I know, you're going to be standing at the front there, waving at us like, hey guys!
If you're recording, go for a walk around the bridge.
I will be. Well, I mean, yeah, I could just like... Of course, the obsessive neck stretch. Oh my god. Oh my. Like, that's some trippy stuff.
You're a bit disjointed. Oh well, maybe in another update they'll let your avatars walk around as well.
It could be what they're talking about. But, Captain?
Impulse
Then we could
course
wander
lined up,
down to.
Captain.
Then you could.
Well,
wander
if we're
down to
locked
the
in, go ahead and
station.
engage when ready.
Locked in for what, Captain?
Engaging.
Your orders.
We're heading
Oh,
toward the Silva system.
okay. Well,
You know your brother's training you up to be the captain, so that we can go on back onto the leaderboard.
Training for what?
Pressure.
He's just being dumb.
Captain,
Well,
I
then,
really deep thought about Star Trek.
Vulcan brethren,
Vulcan
coils.
captain just pushing buttons on his things like, yep, push it, that's the one, nope, that's not it, shit, what do these things do? Look at it.
When we have locked into the Silva system and warp drive, I'm ready.
Waiting for engineering to charge coils.
Oh, he's slack, isn't he?
He's doing that.
Somehow I'm not surprised. Engineering, if you could charge the warp coils.
Yes, Captain, charging the warp coils. Coils charging, Captain, 87 seconds.
Exactly
6,
when he's giving out
5,
orders.
4, 3, 2, 1.
He can give orders, can't take them.
Coils charged.
Somehow I'm not surprised.
Ooh, look at
What
that.
time is it in sunny Michigan? If that's where you are.
About 1 a.m.
Detecting several
That looks
localized
really good
energy
at the
pulses nearby.
lens flare in VR.
I do not recognize their signature.
Yeah.
I recommend
Scan
we
the
perform an
volatile
active
object.
scan on one.
Is it that much different?
Yeah. Yeah, the lens flare is nice.
If we could lock on to the volatile object nearby and scan it when ready.
Scanning.
U.S.S. Huxley has entered the system.
Pattern gamma initiated.
It is hazardous, Captain. Shall I destroy it?
Aegis,
Hang
keep
on.
your distance from those distortions. One just detonated when we got close to it. Damage is minor, but we don't want to do that again.
Silly woman.
Yeah, you did it last time, and the time before that, and the time before that.
Captain?
Yes, Captain. I'm reading a number of spatial disturbances.
Captain, shall I take out the hazardous
Class
mine?
1 plasma storm, but it seems to be affecting the entire system. It may impact navigation. We should proceed with caution.
You said there's Mr. Paul, did you say there was a mine nearby?
There was a
No,
mine
there is
nearby.
no mine nearby.
Okay. Nice job. Gauge impulse engines when ready.
To where,
Aye,
Captain?
Captain. Planetary orbit.
This is blind jumping down with our orders.
Hey, Mr. Voltec wanted to go. It's cool.
Captain,
Voltec.
U.S.S. Huxley is getting unusual
Our
readings
captain
from
is
the
drunk.
planetary
I
source.
repeat.
They're requesting we verify with a scan of our own.
Our Vulcan brethren is a little loopy.
Following the Huxley, Captain.
If we could analyze and scan any of the nearby
Aye, on Captain.
of those anomalies, that would be helpful. What the?
All systems nominal,
I think that's
Captain.
wrong. I feel
Probe was
probe,
fine.
probe, but anyway.
He don't give a shit.
Silva 4 may have been inhabitable sometime in the past.
Okay, oh, an anomaly. Oh, no.
Something has changed it
Scanning anomaly.
Incoming message from Captain Ukwu.
Coming to dock with the
Captain,
Uku's
I've
ship.
asked my science team to perform deep planetary scans on Silva 4. It'll take us a little while. If you can complete the survey of the remaining areas, we should be finished by the time you return.
It's like being back at work, isn't it?
In space.
In space, we just come back from.
Where would you
long
like to go,
holiday.
Captain?
If we could block in a course to the asteroid field and engage impulse drive when ready.
Calculating travel vector.
Giving power to the impulse. Impulse is ready.
Engage when ready.
He's telling you off. Engage when
How
ready.
so?
And when ready. Work that stick.
My arm is doing some weird things.
Oh, here we go again.
Now it works properly. Maybe I can use those ones down there now.
Oh, that's true. You could walk
Doesn't
over
work.
and pull it.
Doesn't work, but
Unfortunately, your controllers don't go with you.
Oh, really?
Well, at least now we
yeah.
know.
So, are you going to grab yourself a rift?
Something about those asteroids appears to be drawing power from our warp core, Captain.
I have no major plans at this time.
I'm receiving
That's a
anomalous
no.
readings from the asteroid cluster,
The
Captain.
rift is very cheap.
We're picking up trace
cheap
signals
is,
from
please,
deeper
sir.
within
That's
the
true.
field.
He could get a rift.
It's too faint for me to decipher.
We could
cheap.
scan those
Maybe
two
a distress
volatile
signal
objects,
source.
both
cheaper than the
13
car
kilometers
payment.
by.
Do you want me to scan them or actually just blow them up, Captain?
Hey,
Scan them and then blow them up.
don't question his authority. He's a Vulcan.
I can.
I gave him the directive. It'll work out all good. That way we obtain science data, and if we can destroy it to clear our path, that's fine.
That's actually very tricky. I like it.
I can.
Nice to know engineering agrees. There's the darn button to view outside.
With little trouble, Captain.
The actual button. Do you know how you bring up the menu like this? See, look over here. Look over here. You see me?
Is likely to sustain
You see
direct
this
damage.
interface?
The storm
Bring
is
up this
getting
interface.
Based on
And
these readings,
go to
The
options and
anomalies are
controls.
hazardous, Captain.
Options, controls, and view, and you should see your keyboard buttons.
There's no view button.
There's no view button because I got one. Underneath
There's
invert.
tactical helm, general. That's all I have.
No, that's not the button. No. What?
I told you that's all I have when I open up key bindings. General helm tactical. Unless I do helm and then reset key bindings, but
I don't know. I don't know what it is to look outside. On a
I know
keyboard.
it's really annoying.
I'll have to do
It's
it at
driving
some
me
point.
nuts.
Oh,
'cause
you poor thing.
I don't remember.
He's just stuck in his seat.
You're not actually missing much.
Permission to approach the signal source, Captain.
Go ahead.
It's like, whatever. Just...
Are we going through the anomaly, which is hazardous, Helm?
Know if we could plot a course around the asteroid and anomalies, and if necessary, raise shields.
Ooh.
Aye.
Actually, boost raise shield now.
Hi, Captain.
Hi, Captain.
Getting power to shields.
Out of range for scanning the signal source.
Continuing scans as
coming
we go
online.
by.
Shields are online, Captain.
Volatile object ahead.
Taking out, Captain.
Excellent.
Nice shot.
Another volatile object.
Scan the object, and if we need to destroy it, clear it. Weapons free.
Hi, Captain. It's hazardous.
Well, if it's hazardous, destroy it. I don't want to ruin my nice Vulcan spiced tea, yo.
We hit the asteroid.
Oh,
We hit
you
the
hit the asteroid. What kind of... Oh, it's double lasering. It's pulse lasering instead of just single. That's cool. Or is that just anomaly?
Actually, no. During my
twice.
yeah, if
No.
it depends on the range. Actually, because during my training sessions at the academy, it referenced from pulse to single phase focus beam.
Wait, what?
When I did
range for,
when I did the training at the academy, it actually changed from a pulse to a beam.
Oh, there's a
We
setting
could-
for beam. I'm talking about... I saw two of them, but it might have been the anomaly.
If we could scan that anomaly that's 12 kilometers nearby, that would be good.
When the
Or
anomaly
anomaly
is scanned, Captain, you'll see the readout of the anomaly when you select it at the lower left of that info readout of local.
We need to avoid that one because it damages the warp core, that current one
The
that's
storm is intensifying.
yes, we have a good engineer who can fix it.
I've got the repair crews on standby, Captain. They're ready.
Except he's doing tactical at the
I
moment.
will update your panel,
What?
Captain.
I think that was a joke, but never mind.
I believe the signal source is surrounded by anomalies, Captain.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. I'll stop and we'll rotate to the right 90 degrees and head straight in.
Coming
Shields
on starboard, Captain.
Shields at full power.
Hi, Captain.
Shields up.
Routing power to full.
We'll do half impulse.
Power's
Well,
been
I
routed
don't know.
from phasers to shields.
Can we do half impulse? I don't know if there's a throttle setting.
The speed of impulse can go from full speed to half, and you the actual
Okay, let's
speed-
do half then. Take slow. We can drop the Z-axis by 1,000 meters to avoid the asteroid. That would be really appreciated.
Aye, Captain. We are as low as we can
Scanning the signal source, Captain.
Environmental hazard detected.
We got environmental hazards.
Engineering.
Captain. Sending repair
I'm in
crews.
C. That would be good.
Hey, you do your job, and I'll try and do mine, Captain. Okay. Damn Vulcans
Yeah.
think they own the world and all this bullshit.
That's the source of the signal. It does appear to have been a distress signal at some point, but the signal's far too weak for it to be of any use now.
Perhaps it has been overwhelmed by the environmental conditions.
If we could scan the anomaly that's 12 kilometers ahead, please.
Subsystem still looking okay, Captain. Ships is running at full capacity.
I expect that
Obscuring,
anomaly will have
Captain.
moderate effect on our systems. I am sending new data to your panel, Captain.
How far away from the there's no object in the middle?
I believe we just have to scan or send a probe to the signal source or something like that.
Well, lock on to an anomaly that's 7K away and launch a probe if we have one. Out of subsystems, Mr. Engineering.
Subsystems looking
Mr.
okay, Captain. Everything's still 100%. We've got everything solid.
The signal source is non-functional, and I haven't got anything more I can do with
I have
that.
a new report from maintenance to check.
So fire a probe at it?
We got a probe, fire a probe. If the probe fails, then take us in closer, because I believe it's...
No probe. Get us within 5 kilometres, I should imagine.
Volatile objects is 8.9 kilometres. If you would like to take that out, tactical.
I did ponder that. I thought maybe it'll blow up our signal source, but
Shields are at 100%.
no, just
Shields at
wondering.
97%, Captain. I think we're okay. I don't know. Yeah.
Approaching signal source.
I'll stop. Can we scan the object there, Mr. Paul?
It's scanned. It's non-functional. What are we meant to do?
What are we
You
meant
said
to
it
do,
was
Captain?
non-functional?
What's your
It's
instructions say,
non-functional.
Captain? If you select the
I have-
objective, hang on. If you select the actual objective, you'll get more info on the right.
Maybe we could beam it aboard, Captain.
Ooh.
I have no date for this particular object. Odd. Well, can we lock in and beam it aboard?
I have the option to blow it up to pieces, but apart from that,
Did engineering did they install tractor beams?
I'm not seeing any options.
Yeah,
for
are the tractor beams installed?
I believe
No?
they'll be installed on Tuesday, Captain.
Mr. Paul, if we lowered shields, would you be able to get a lock on it and beam it aboard?
shields down.
Shields are lowered, Captain.
Can you lock in and beam it?
I don't remember this. What do we normally do?
I think we've completed the objective. Doesn't it say this area is completed? Check your objectives, Captain. What area are we currently in, Helm?
It just says impulse to nebula region and impulse to cracked moon region. Did we go somewhere we didn't need to go?
No, I think we completed it. Is there a green check mark for a current region?
No. There's not.
Well, then let's just go on. I think we've completed it. I think this thing's just a dud.
Plotting course.
I think we got it. But that looks really good. That looks great.
I'd say it is because the exclamation mark isn't there.
We must have completed it. It must be completed for him.
I don't have anything here showing current objectives complete. Both are showing yellow exclamation marks.
Well, there were three places to go through at the beginning. I guess there's only two now, right?
I'm really confused.
We'll see.
Could we realign because that's an asteroid? I don't think it'd be good to warp through it.
Let's go around it. Let's go around it. Let's keep it legit.
Well, yeah, if we drop it on the Z-axis, we should be able to clear it. No, but on my objectives, there's no check mark, so I'm really confused.
Is it really the
That's why
Z-axis, Captain?
Yes.
Okay.
Jeez.
Mr.
Paul, if you could chuck your phaser at the engineering officer's head, please, thank you.
I will do. It won't let me blow up the signal source. I'll wander over there. Hang on.
I'm innocent. Hands up. Hands up.
There's a volatile object at 10 o'clock.
Okay, now we will. Ready to engage now, Captain.
We're ready. Push the button, please. Thank you.
It's a lever, Captain. Doesn't even know his own damn ship. These Vulcans think they own everything.
I think he's used to the Enterprise, Captain.
He's used
I was
to.
watching Star Trek the other day, and I had a very deep thought, and I thought I'll ask Riley when I see him again, and I completely forgot what it
You
was.
forgot? That must have been.
Quality may be
What's
compromised.
going on?
Well, it was something that...
Well, you guys are talking, but I unable to figure it out. It looks like we completed the first part of this, and now we have to navigate to the scan's position to location to fire the probe. So, Mr. Votek, if you could plot a safe course through the asteroids, raise the shields just to be safe in case there's leftover stellar debris.
Routing power to shields, Captain.
Mr. Engineering, if you could get me a Vulcan spiced latte, that would be great.
Nurse! Nurse! Why don't you just tell your yeoman on your left to do it? Jeez. I'm actually trying to work here.
You're a good team. You should be able to handle it while you step away, right?
Why?
Because you're in a red shirt, therefore you have to die while getting the coffee.
Typical. You know, when the ship starts blowing apart into pieces, people on the bridge crew start getting wrecked too if it's bad.
I'll be enjoying my latte. How goes it, Mr. Votek?
Slow and steady, Captain.
Cool.
Well, what's happening with those asteroids? Is that like small asteroids are colliding?
Mr. Paul, if you want to lock onto those other volatile objects and target them and blow them away, that'd be fine.
9.6 kilometers.
Okay.
And we should be able to fire a probe pretty soon.
One moment.
How would Helm know?
Probe is ready to fire, Captain.
If we're ready to fire the probe, then please fire the probe.
Probe away.
Intriguing.
Inconclusive.
There are patterns on the moon consistent with subsurface structures, Captain. I see no signs of life, but that may be due to the atmospheric interference. Our belief that this area is uninhabited may have been misinformed.
Sorry. Dramatic effect was hitting me hard. Orders, Captain.
Scanners never work in Star Trek, doesn't it?
Change the view screen.
Scanners working.
Hey, we got the heading and speed! Woo! We got shield damage, Captain.
Mr. Votek, if we got
Calculating travel vector.
Nebula, Captain.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead and push the button.
He wants you to push the button. Apparently, you already know where you're going. He's just like, just push the button.
Well, once Mr. Votek lays in a course to the next particular object here for the nebula, he can push the button at his convenience.
But I'm just saying, you never told him where to go. That's all. It's like, just Mr. Voltek, push the button. Yes, sir.
Mr. Votek is a professional, Mr. Riley, so
everyone's a Mr. on the bridge. Woohoo!
Not Riley.
You said Mr. Riley just a little bit ago. Sorry.
This nebula has an unusually high concentration of ionically charged
look at that cloud stuff.
Remaining
Scanning
within the particle
nebula.
field will negatively impact shield function.
Oh.
We should launch a probe and get out of here as soon as possible.
Once we're ready, Mr. Votek or Mr. Paul, lock in and scan the coordinates and launch a long-range probe.
26 kilometers. Oh,
Probe
well,
fired, Captain.
we got there.
Receiving telemetry now.
The probe has detected a ship, Captain.
They may need help. There's no activity on standard subspace frequencies, but we may want to check it out just in case.
42 kilometers.
Alright. Let's, Mr. Votek, if you could lock in a course to that ship out there. Mr. Paul, if you could still raise the shields. just to be on the safe
Shields are
side.
up, Captain, and we are...
Shields are at full power.
However, I expect them to fail, but better safe than sorry.
Apparently, in the future, scanners only work up to 30 kilometers away.
If we could boost engineering to more power so we could lock on sooner, that would be great.
Boost power
Riley.
to engineering. Yes, Captain.
Boost power to the sensors for Mr. Paul.
I'm giving as much
Scanning
boost as we can,
civilian ship,
Captain. Quit looking at me! Get back out of here!
I'm looking at the other stations that we could man.
Mr. Votek, are we at full impulse or half?
We're at...
Wow,
The vessel's computer is intact.
definitely a better
It's
looking nebula than
encrypted, but we should
before.
be able to access
We're
it through our
we're
remote
nearly
intrusion
full.
system.
Okay, civilian ship is dilapidated.
Can we do a stop now?
Yeah, if we could come to a full stop, Mr. Votek. What the? What
the hell?
What's the
heck's going
glitch?
on
What
here?
the hell?
Oh my...
Whoa!
Oh no.
Whoa! What's going on?
I believe
crap
the
on the
game is
screen.
about to crash. just
That
happened?
doesn't look good. Whoa!
It's the Klingons have taken over the
Well,
screen.
Red alert!
yeah.
Red alert! Red alert!
Captain, I believe engineering has to fix the Viewscreen.
Yeah,
the
engineering, if
Viewscreen.
you could fix that.
Yes, it's his job.
We need a new plasma TV thingy.
A few moments later.
Okay. I keep wondering if we should destroy that thing or not.
Probably
It
not.
won't let us, Captain. Tried it. Invalid target.
Don't worry, our tactical officer likes to blow up shit. He tried already.
This nebula has an unusually high concentration of ionically charged particles. Remaining within the particle field will negatively impact shield functions.
Do you ever feel like this is a cause and effect
The
situation?
storm
We
is
should launch a
intensifying.
probe and get out of here as soon as possible.
Do you ever get that feeling, Captain,
Ready to fire probe,
that
Captain.
we've done this?
Launch when ready.
What the hell was that?
Probe away.
Did you see that or not?
Did you hear that gurgling coming from our captain?
The probe has detected a ship, Captain.
What the hell's
We
happening?
may need help.
Captain!
There's no activity on standard
muted.
subspace frequencies.
I have
We may
nothing to
wanna check it out
respond
just in
today
case.
at this time.
Civilian ship.
He'll just continue
Yeah,
gurgling. He
outright.
could be infected by one of those bug things and shit.
Mr. Paul, if you could chuck another phaser at Riley's head, that would
How
be
many
great.
phasers does Paul have?
He's a professional tactical officer.
Come here.
He has a lot of
boy. Hey, you.
Mr. Votek, if we could lock in and plot a course to the civilian vessel, and Mr. Paul, Riley, if we could boost power to scanning.
You're the Vulcan. You can go and give him the death grip.
Oh, that is true. Yeah, make him take a nap. Mr. Paul, when we are within range, please scan the civilian vessel. Riley, if you could boost scanning ability.
Boosting scanning ability, Captain. The boost is real. The boost is with us. The boost is with us, Captain.
Warning. Environmental hazard
The
detected.
vessel's computer is intact.
It wasn't
It's
me.
encrypted, but we should be able to access it
I
through
need
our
to get
remote
closer.
intrusion system.
We-
We're
okay.
out of range for
I'll stop. I'll stop.
The boost.
Initiate all stops. If we could
disrupting communications, Captain.
rock on, Mr. Paul.
He's
It's been
rocking.
picked clean
Confirmed. We have a rock.
Hull breaches. It must have happened fairly
Communica-
recently. The last log
communications
was just a few
disrupted.
days ago.
Yeah, our communications is
There's no
disrupted.
one for us
Quite
to
literally
save
on the
here.
bridge.
We may want to scuttle the ship to make sure no one else gets drawn in here.
Mr. Paul, if we could lock on to the vessel and use phasers or photon torpedoes to destroy it.
At this range, Captain.
Why are we overloading? What? There's only 5 in each.
That's because we fired all phasers, all torpedoes.
God damn. Shit.
Just to make sure.
Very thorough, Mr. Paul. Nice job. Mr. Votek, if you could plot a course outside of the, if we could reverse course the way we came and get out of the nebula before initiating, our...
Oh, the
Yeah,
nebula!
torpedoes, huh?
Shit! The nebula's causing
Captain.
major damage. I repeat, we need to get out of here. We got power surges, scanners being wrapped up, subsystem damage all over the ship. Sensors out. I recommend we just impulse the hell out of here.
See, if I'm an engineer, I'll just say systems under repair, Captain.
Yeah, that's very calming, Mr. Paul, versus Riley going all overboard.
Systems under repair, Captain.
That sounds so lame now when he says that. Mr. Votek, if we could get a lock on our next objective, which is heading to the cracked moon region and engage warp or impulse drive and push the button, please. Thank you very much.
Lots of repairs are happening, Captain.
Punching it.
There's a lot of repairs.
Rita is very freckly.
Get back in your seat. Get back in your seat.
Almost like.
Hey!
I'm in the seat. I've talked about earlier on when I went to visit her.
Okay.
She's almost like a drill.
Maybe. Shit!
Volatile object. Volatile object. Volatile object.
You mean that big rock in front of us?
There's something else as well.
Scan the volatile object and then destroy it once after it has been scanned.
I have moved down so you can.
It's been scanned and it's.
Wait, no. Yeah, don't. No, avoid Mr. Votek. Plot a course around that because it says it's very volatile. Thank you.
Wow, he's a nice captain. He's a friendly captain. Oh, he's volatile. Give him some distance. Captain, I have given extra juice into the engines from shields so that he can maneuver around these asteroids. I'm assuming that's what you want.
Exceeding ship tolerance.
That'd be fine as long as we still have some type of shield power. Mr. Votek, are you plotting a course so we could launch that probe?
Yep. Do you want me to go through the asteroid, Phil?
Not really, but if you have no alternative, then
Captain,
do a barrel roll just for the hell of it. I mean, if we're doing that, we'll have some fun, right?
Engine's overloaded, and we're gonna have to pull power away.
That's fine. Throw it into shields.
Aye, Captain.
You're just pressing buttons for the fun of it, madam.
Get back in your seat!
I engineer. Hang on, where's my seat?
For God's sake, we're trying to. Oh, that looked cool. Do that again. Look at that.
That's a close-up view of the current target.
I like that. That's cool looking. It looks like when someone gets a rash. Really bad one.
If we could all stop Mr. Votek and Mr. Paul when you're ready, please launch a probe. Riley, continue repairs on the ship.
There's no repairs to be done, Captain. These people have been doing an admirable job.
Where's my communication device? I heard
there
it.
are patterns on the moon consistent with
Don't worry about your
subsurface
communication
structures,
device. We gotta finish.
I see no signs of life,
No,
but that may be due to
could
the
be
atmospheric interference.
could be a subspace
Our
message.
belief that this area is uninhabited may have been misinformed.
Ooh.
They know we're here. Hostile vessel.
Oh,
closing
look what's
in.
behind
Red
us.
alert, shields up.
Shields online.
Pirate.
You're the red alert. Shields down to 86.
If we could lock onto the hostile vessel and target its weapons, Mr. Paul, and fire when ready.
Paul, get in your seat.
Uh-oh.
Incoming message from the Huxley on emergency channels.
Aegis, we are under attack by two unidentified vessels.
Are you seeing this? Look at his hands and head.
Oh dear.
Oh my
Holy.
God. Paul, we need you. We're being shot at.
Okay, the subspace message is not important anyway.
Jeez.
Behind the asteroid, there's a
Mr.
pirate.
Votek, if you could coordinate with Tactical to take out the target.
Okay, Tactical, you have it in your line of sight now.
Tactical.
Hang on, I've lost my
We got
hang on,
shield.
I've lost my hearing.
72% shields. They're coming right at us. Impact. Shields down to 60%. Shields down to 44%. Shields 30% and falling. We're at critical levels.
How soon until we destroy the target?
Shields 50%. Rerouting emergency power to shields.
Really? Can we just plot a course and bail or something? Just get.
It's probably gone in a second. Possibly.
I hope so. Plot a course out here, Mr. Vitek, in case Mr. Paul fails. Push the button.
It's down to 13%.
Well, that's
Target's
nice.
exploding. Stand by. Getting power back into shields. Hang on. Routing power back into engines. Engines are rerouted.
Okay, I'm
Push the button.
U.S.S. Huxley is reporting 75% hull integrity.
Oh, man.
Shields still at 15%. It's going to take another 30 seconds to get back to full power.
Well, can you boost it while we're in impulse?
Yes, I can, Captain. We got it boosted.
Boost it so it charges faster.
It doesn't work that way. Sorry, Captain. Boosting only reduces the amount of damage it receives. That's just the way Ubisoft
Put
wants
more
to do it to us.
repair teams
Shields are
into it,
100%.
Mr. Pro Engineer.
Shields at 100%.
Excellent.
Ready for combat. Power back into phasers. 19.5 is the range.
Okay, Mr. Vitek, Mr. Paul, coordinate your efforts, lock onto the target, and engage weapon. Fire at will, please.
Okay. Tactical, who would you like me to chase?
Tactical needs to look at his screen. Tactical.
Lock onto that target, please.
Paul.
Space Bird Alpha 3.
Yes, I know, but Alistair's got a problem with a tent. Oh well. My other half's gone away has gone for a music festival for 2 days. And she called me earlier on and said, there's a tent in the car.
Status of the Sarabachi?
Where
the Sarabachi is still under attack.
If we could
Or
boost
whatever it
your
is.
shield, can we boost the Huxley shields?
Negative. I'm unable to do anything with the Huxley. We can distract the enemies if we tag them. If we shoot at them, they'll shoot back.
Coordinate with Mr. Paul, Mr. Vitek, target anything nearby, and a weapon, and fire at will.
Gave you more power to
Okay,
engines.
we're going after the little one.
If we could target Space Pirate Alpha 3, the shields are down to 4%, that would be good.
I'm giving full power to phasers.
Oh good, ship is fleeing. I'll stop.
Thank you, engineering. Oh, he's gone.
Shields are 86%, Captain. We got no damage.
The Huxley is secure.
I appreciate the help, Aegis.
Tactical did a fantastic job. The Huxley is secure.
We've sustained damage on several decks, and our navigational systems are down. We need to get back to Edenov as soon as possible, but we can't plot a course. If you can lead the way, my chief engineer believes she has a method for us to follow your warp signature.
You don't blink enough, madam.
Mr. Vitek, if you could plot a course to the Edenov system and then make sure we are, the Huxley is behind us before engaging the warp drive.
Aye, Captain.
Warp coils charging.
Engines prepping for warp, Captain. 6 seconds and we can go. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, hang on.
Your command.
Is the Huxley gonna auto follow us or what?
Yes.
Well, I was trying to take out our engines, but it won't let me
20
take out our engines.
20 seconds left on the charge. 19 seconds. If we're going to warp, we better do it now.
Push the button, Mr. Vitek.
Engaging.
Damn lever! Oh, here we go.
We're back home, Captain.
U.S.S. Huxley has arrived safely, Captain.
Woohoo! Thanks for getting us back home, Aegis.
Permission to dock with the space station, Captain.
That's fine, Mr. Vitek. Permission granted.
Come on, let's hit it.
Oh.